everyone. Happy September. We are heading into the fall season. I'm very happy about fall. I say that about every season. But just as we approach new seasons, I just know I'm getting closer and closer to the goals I have, especially for 2022. So I'm very excited to head into fall as we are nearing the end of 2021. I think only 3 more months left, 3 to 4 more months. So I just wanted to quickly recap my summer and the goals I have for September. I just want to also say too, I am in year 2 of my Master of Public Health program, and I'm really going into my concentration of epidemiology and biostatistics, and I'm doing kind of like a minor in a sense, but it's kind of like a certificate in infectious disease. So I have a really busy fall semester, so I'm probably not going to be making videos as normally as I would. I'm probably just going to try doing these monthly goals for now. If I do pop up a video maybe of a recipe that I'm trying or something like that, I'll definitely post it, but I'm probably just going to be doing monthly goals for videos as I am, heading or, currently in, a tougher semester compared to last, where I was just kind of doing some of the required, kind of prerequisites, but graduate, style. So I just want to quickly, again, recap my summer goals, and we'll start off with the weight. So on June 7th, I weighed in at 254.2 pounds. And this past Sunday, because I changed actually the summer from Monday to Sunday weigh-ins, but this past Sunday on September 5th, I weighed in at 230.8 pounds. So that is a weight difference of 23.4 pounds. So on average, that is about 7.8 pounds in that 3 months time frame. So 7.8 pounds per month. So a little under my goal. I had a tentative kind of like iffy goal on trying to reach the 220s, and I was 0.9 pounds off. So I was a little disappointed, but looking at all the weigh-ins I have made, which has been 35 weeks of weigh-ins, you could see that in terms of these 10-pound increments, it's 5 weeks. So I usually don't hit the next 10-pound increment until 5 weeks time. So I stay in usually the 230s for 5 weeks, 240s for 5 weeks, 250s for 5 weeks, and then on the 6th week, looking at the scale numbers, the 6th week I usually head into the 220s. So this was the 5th week at the 230s, so I kind of expected I would be still at the 230s, but I kind of hoped that my body would change course. But it's been the same for months, so my body stayed the course and stayed at the 230s for its 5th week. I'm hopeful that next week at the 6th week mark I am at the 220s. So again, I kind of expected it, but I hoped. So I'm not too concerned, since it's still kind of the trajectory of my weight loss, how my body loses weight. So everyone loses weight differently. There's different body measurements, things going on. I mean, the fundamentals are the same, calorie deficit, but people have different graphs and how they hold weight, water weight, lose weight, things like that. So knowing my body and knowing what to expect has been really great in terms of not feeling worried or concerned about the scale, because sometimes it might not be a big drop. I think the difference between last week and this week was 0.4. So I know next week I'm going to hopefully, as my body seems to project, to be in the 220s. So again, not too concerned. It is what it is. So my next summer goal was also to try a new recipe. I tried a couple of new recipes this past summer, and I'm very happy. I kind of ventured out of my comfort zone. I bought some new pans, new things to try recipes. So I made a crustless quiche. You can check out that video. I posted that. I also made some cracker crusted cod, which is delicious, really simple to make. And then I'm trying some new lunch recipes that I kind of ventured out, because usually for lunch I kind of make the same thing every single day. So I bought some tofu. So that was good. So I tried a couple of new recipes this summer. I'm really happy about that. And I like trying new foods. I'm a food person, as you can see. Like, food is delicious. And I think me embracing that has helped a lot this time around with my weight loss, because last time around I was so restrictive on things I can't eat, things like that, and I'm not trying to put a label towards I can't eat this versus I can't eat this. So I am embracing my love for food, but also knowing that moderation is key and that I can eat anything that I want to eat. Moderation though, balance. So I've definitely expanded my palate. Still being at a calorie deficit, so I'm very happy about all the new food choices that I am introducing to my lifestyle and my daily food habits and things like that. My next goal was to wear my Fitbit at least twice a week. Now, there are some days like today that I am not wearing a Fitbit. I usually don't wear a Fitbit when I am working remote or it's a weekend and I don't have plans to really do anything. So the only time I wear a Fitbit is usually when I'm knowing I'm going out or I'm walking more, things like that. But it has been at least twice a week. I always wear a Fitbit to the gym, and I always wear a Fitbit when I am at work. So I was really good at, wearing my Fitbit. I do enjoy it. I like just looking at the numbers, looking back on, some of the progress I've been making at the gym. So that was a goal accomplished. The next goal I had was to get my braces off. That was a long shot. Now, it was estimated that they were going to get off in 8 to 10 months, and it is currently month 10, and you can see I'm still wearing them. I did have my orthodontist appointment a week ago, and he did mention that I am nearing the end. Now, I'm not sure what that means. Does nearing the end mean that next adjustment they're gonna get off? Most likely not. Probably not even the other, second, future adjustment. I don't think they're gonna get off or come off until next year, so that's gonna be over a year, which I'm fine with. My teeth have been looking beautiful, and I'm really happy with the progress. So as long as it's off by May of next year, which is a decent time, hopefully, that they're off, fingers crossed, knock on wood, I did not jinx that, but hopefully, but I'm not too worried. Again, it was a long shot, and they're still with me. They're still gonna probably be here until Thanksgiving and Christmas, but it's all good. It's all good. I love these braces. I don't mind. I've always wanted braces, so let me embrace this braces journey. My next goal was to go to the gym at least once a week, which I did accomplish. I went to the gym every week for the months of June and July, and then in August I increased it to twice a week, which has been great. So I'm still gonna currently do the gym twice a week, but I really love the gym, not just as a way to lose weight. I love the elliptical though, that cardio machine. That is my best friend. So I always am at the elliptical, and then I do some light strength training afterwards, but I am not trying to focus on doing all the cardio in the world so I could have a higher deficit. Going to the gym has been really therapeutic for me, just mentally, just clearing my mind, just feeling good, because right now my life is really mundane. It's just class and working, and it can be kind of tough having just doing that. So having the opportunity to just go to the gym has been really worthwhile, and so I'm very happy that I am now going twice a week. But yeah, I did accomplish that. My next summer goal was to walk at least 2 miles a week, which I have failed. I walked a couple of times in June, and then I totally did not walk at all, I think, for the whole month of July and August. And I have really no excuse for July and August. I don't know why I did not. I just did cannot walk. And I have reached 10K in steps a couple of times, but even this month, I don't even think I'm going to be doing a lot of walking unless I have a change of heart. But I have focused more on the gym, but I do miss going out on walks and, listening to a podcast and things like that. I just, I don't know. I have no excuse for it. I have nothing to say about that. I just did not reach that goal, and I have no valid excuse for it. So moving on. Lastly was to accomplish my 3 essentials. So you guys know my 3 essentials are moving more, drinking enough water, and staying at a calorie deficit. And moving more is just generally moving more, maybe parking farther in the grocery lot or taking the stairs instead of the escalator or elevator. So I have accomplished and still can accomplish the 3 essentials. Still have been a calorie deficit. I actually went out to a restaurant this past summer, and it was a hot pot restaurant. And even at that restaurant, I didn't try to overeat. And before, in the past, when I went to a restaurant, I'm like, this is the perfect time to just eat whatever I want because I'm doing something and I can just eat whatever. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm not saying that you can't. But in terms of, for me, I know I have, goals in mind, and I want to develop healthier relationships when it comes to eating out and having actual moderation even when I'm eating out. And there's nothing wrong with enjoying or indulging and things like that. Again, I'm still early in this weight loss journey, and I know I need to create better habits when it comes to my body and mental well-being when going out to eat at a restaurant. So I still enjoyed things at that hot pot that I love. Like, I still had fish cakes, which I love. I had a little bit of noodles, but I also focused heavily on veggies. So having that sort of balance among your meals has been essential, I feel like, in developing healthier relationships going out to eat. Like, your food does not have to be like all carbs and burger, fries. Like, you can have a salad with that too. So I think just having proper balance and moderation, again, has been key, especially during the summer where there's, cookouts, barbecues, things like that. Just having a healthy array of, a plate. You don't have to just focus on one thing, just having more, moderation again. So those were my summer goals. That is what I accomplished, didn't accomplish, and I guess things that I can improve on. So I don't even want to say like I didn't accomplish it, but things that I can improve on. So let us move on to my September goals. Now, for the month of September, I don't have any weight loss goal in mind. I don't try to have weight loss goals for the month just because I don't want to feel disappointed or focused on the number. As long as I'm making healthy changes and I'm staying at a calorie deficit, I know the scale will move. So I am not too focused on what 1 week says and that's suddenly the weigh in and I didn't accomplish things. Like looking at my summer not really goal, but what I wanted to get into the 220s, but I know I'm probably going to be in the 220s next week, and you can check out my Instagram to find that out on Sunday. But anyways, I try not to have any, scale goal. So I'm not doing that for the month of September. For the month of September, I am, focusing on the 3 essentials, of course. So calorie deficit, moving more, drinking my water. My next September goal is to also try new lunch recipes. Now, I did bring up that I did start venturing into, different lunch options for the summer, but I still have some plans and I kind of really want to explore options for lunch, just to have some variety. So that is my goal, to try a new lunch recipe, not dinner, lunch in September. My next goal is to also go to the gym at least twice a week. I think twice a week is probably going to be my minimum and maximum because of just how busy my schedule is, but I am hoping just to continue that. So I, again, love the gym and how I feel after a good workout. So I am hoping to continue doing that twice a week. Lastly, I do want to increase wearing my Fitbit from at least twice a week to at least 3 times a week. Again, in the summer it kind of varied. I know I wore it at least twice a week, so again, I did, reach that goal. But, again, there's days that I don't wear it, and I could just wear it. And just looking at my daily walking, maybe try to increase my steps a bit. So my plan is to try to wear it 3 times at least per week, and just to monitor my walking. And I would also say, I didn't write this down because you see me glancing at my usual list, but I think I also do want to try to increase my steps. I want to try to reach 10k steps again for the month of September, at least once. So I was going to be ambitious and try to do once a week. Maybe for the month of October I'll do that, but for now I think I want to try to have a 10k day for at least one day in September. So I'm gonna try getting a walk in sometime this month too, because I do miss walking, and it's gonna get into colder, so I do want to have at least a few more walks before winter hits. So yeah, that was my summer recap and my September goals. I love making these videos just to look back on some of the things I've accomplished that I need to improve on. So I'm happy to still be here. I'm happy to still be in it. I think we are in month 8. Yeah, so January I started, so technically it's month 8 that I'm, in my weight loss journey. I'm happy to still be here. I'm happy to be down over 80 pounds. So I am excited for what the future holds and brings, but I'm just gonna go focus on my current day and my current life. And I think that's also a big thing I kind of still struggle with. I always look at the future like, I can't wait until it's May, or I can't wait until I'm this weight, or this. Let me focus on my current state, because I just think it's so much, it can be kind of defeating thinking like how far I still have to go. So how about I focus more on how far I've come? Like 80 pounds is a lot. It's a lot. And I'm happy that I am 80 pounds down. Like, I'm happy I'm not in the 300s. I am happy that I am approaching the weight that I entered freshman year of college. I was 225 pounds, so I am approaching that. I'm happy that I am continue reaching my goals, and I know that I'll continue reaching my goals. So I will just look at how far I've come and where I am currently at, and not too much on the future, because the future will happen. Time does not stop. Tomorrow will happen. May will happen. Next year will happen regardless. So I just have to continue just being patient and just focusing on today. So I will see you guys next time. Bye.